Hey everybody! Okay, we're up to making soap. I'm going to make a new soap today and I hope you love it. Absolutely love it. And this is what it looks like in the mold. I haven't cut it yet. And what we're going to use, so it's sort of like this. I made it yesterday, but you're fixing to see me make it. So you just hang on. As they say, Kimberly can be confusing, but I've made it, but you're fixing to watch me make it. We're going to make it with Lang Lang essential oil from Essential Depot, Aniseed essential oil from Essential Depot. Oh look, I got out patchouli. I didn't use patchouli. I used Jasmine essential oil from Now. And now what this is it's jasmine fragrance with essential oil added. So it has some of the real McCoy in there. And I'm a fragrance-free soaper, but gosh, I love the way this stuff smells. Oh, jasmine is so awesome. So what I did is since it has some real essential oil in it, I'm bending just a little to make this soap for y'all guys, because my jasmine and green tea has jasmine leaves in it, so I wanted to do some jasmine. Now, Essential Depot has some wonderful jasmine 100% fragrance, but I wanted to try something that had a little bit of real jasmine in it for this soap. So that's what I did, and we're using the green tea with jasmine flower tea in it. It's jasmine with green tea, organic and natural. And then we're using also Essential Depot's new vitamin E. It's 100% vitamin E in there. It's not been diluted with olive oil. So the price is awesome too, by the way, for the amount that you get. And you don't have to, you just use a little bit because it's not diluted. And so, come on y'all. We're going to go Essential Depoting, and we're going to go soaping, and we're going to make some awesome stuff. Alright, so you just stay with me. I'm going to tell you what I put in, exactly how much. So, let's get soaping. Okay everybody, we have got, I've got a kettle, I've got my jasmine, it's from Essential Depot. It's dried, loose, no additives, flour pieces for soaping and crafting, food grade for culinary use. It is jasmine with green tea. And the first thing I'm going to do is when I put this in water, the pieces got really big. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make them smaller. So that, because I don't like chunky things in my soap. And so I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup in my bullet and break it up. Well, attempt to break it up. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. Meggers, what am I doing wrong? She says, I don't know. Maybe my bullet died. Oh, it would really be good if I plugged it up. Do you think that might be the problem, Megs? Okay, so we have our powdered tea now, and I'm going to put that in my steeping kettle, and then I'm going to go get my hot water. So hang on, everybody. And we can have some evaporation So a steeping kettle is awesome to keep some of the evaporation down, and still will remeasure. And now I've got half my water in with all my lye in this pitcher, and it's going to go in ice. And then this is going to go in ice too, but I'm going to let it steep a little bit first. And now we're going to get our super fats together. So just hang. Okay, everybody. Now Meg had already got this one ready. And what this is 2 ounces of olive oil, 2 ounces of coconut oil, and 2 ounces of shea butter. And I'm using Essential Depot's shea butter. It's organic, unrefined. And I'm now using Essential Depot's vitamin E, and it's full strength. And so it just takes a few drops now. It don't take a big measuring kind of thing going on, and that's probably still 10 times stronger than what I used to be doing. But I'm going to add to this soap some of Essential Depot's argan oil to make this soap extra luscious. And so I'm going to do, let me clear it out. Now I got it in the negative somehow. There we go. I'm going to put a half an ounce in here. Well, I said it was. Oh, it's the towel on this. I forgot. This scale does not like the towel. Let's see. I really think that I had already put in a half an ounce. So I'm going to put in just a little bit more because I totally screwed up with this new scale. I need to use the scale that's right here instead of dragging this one over there. Okay, so I added about a half an ounce of argan oil, and that would make our super fats for this soap. And I'm not going to add any honey or oats or anything to it. This soap is going to be all about the tea. So let's see how our tea is going. Oh yeah, it's steeping pretty. Really pretty. Okay, so after that steeps a bit, I'm going to put those 2 items in ice. And I've got our super fats ready. And so, awesome. Okay, everybody. When I first started soaping, I went to my local, when I was just making it for my family and whatnot, and when I first started selling, because I didn't know any better, I bought this now Jasmine essential oil, and it says fragrance right here, but it says essential oil right here. And I bought it on this with the other essential oils, and I didn't know how expensive Jasmine is. And Jasmine is really, really, really expensive, and you can't afford it for soap making. And I never washed with this, so I never broke out because I didn't ever take a bath with it, and I just had it on the shelf, and then eventually was selling it. And so it's jasmine oil with other fragrance. So that means that this is a combination of some jasmine essential oil, and it is the best smelling stuff I have ever smelled in all my life. I mean, it is awesome. So I decided, because I couldn't find anything that replaced it in the essential oil world, so I decided to make this one soap with a little bit of fragrance in it for those people who can use fragrance and love the smell of jasmine. And by the way, I don't know, I'm gonna, I don't know if I'll put this on the website. I may, but I'll definitely, put a warning on there that there's a percentage of fragrance in this soap. So anyway, so I wanted, though, to have a little fun with it. I think that Lang Lang and Jasmine would smell good together. They're both very exotic. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of Lang Lang in there to start. And then I think anise seed. I thought I had another bottle of anise that wasn't. No. Anise seed. I think that would be really fun with it. I'm going to put a teaspoon, because aniseed can be overwhelming. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon, no, I'm going to put a half a tablespoon of peppermint, just something to sweeten the pot. All right, Meggers, you got to come over here and give me your opinion.
Oh, it smells really good.
Oh, that does smell good. And yeah, smell the jasmine fragrance just from the bottle. Isn't that awesome? It's so awesome.
It smells really good.
And so that just gave it a little bit more essential oil. So we've got Essential Depot's peppermint, Essential Depot's ylang ylang, and Essential Depot's aniseed. Oh, and that was just another bottle. I need to combine those two. I used out of 2 bottles. And now's Jasmine Fragrance Essential Oil Blend. And I know there can't be a lot of real jasmine in there, but it really does make a difference. So having a little bit of the real McCoy in there. So that's why I decided to try making this soap again, is it does have a little bit of real jasmine in it, and you can't buy jasmine and afford to put it in soap, because it's like, you know, over $2,000 for 16 ounces, and this is an ounce, so this would probably be several $100s. So there you go. So that's what we're going to do on our jasmine green tea, argan oil, extra on the super fats, and there is our essential oils. And the jasmine fragrance, it goes a long way. It really does. It don't take much. It just don't take much. Okay, guys, it's time to mix. So first we are going to do, was part of the water. I measured 26.6 ounces of water. Then I put part of it over to make my tea, and part of it to put my lye in. I put all the lye in sort of like half the water. Sometimes when it's cold, because you put it in the freezer or stuck it in ice, it's extra thick, so sometimes you have to use a spatula to get it all out. So now we have thoroughly blended, and so we're going to wait about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're going to add our tea water. Okay, everybody, so now we're going to add our tea water. There she blows. Ooh, isn't that cool? And I got to make sure I get it all, plus all the tea remnants. Okay, I think I've got most of it. Alright, so now we'll put our lid on it, and we're going to watch this, see if it acts like a milk soap and has to be blended back, or if it's just going to cook like normal soap. We don't know what's going to go, so I'll keep you posted, guys, and just stay with me. Fun soaping coming up. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. We got some funkiness going on here, but it looks like this soap is going to cook just like regular soap, but it is awful thick. We'll just have to see what it does. No, I don't know. I see a little bit of a oatmeal consistency, so we'll let it cook just a little bit longer and see what it does. It's been cooking for about 25, maybe 20 minutes. Don't you think about 20 minutes? Yeah, it's been cooking for about 20 minutes. So let's just see what it does, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. Alright, keep watching. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. And it looks like this soap is going to cook like regular soap, I think. I don't know. It looks sort of applesaucy, so let's take the stick blender to it and see what happens. Lost my hand. Well, it's not locking on there. because I don't want to cook my jasmine tea so much. And so I'm going to treat it like a milk soap and see what happens. What do you think, Meggers? She's ignoring me.
That looks good.
Yeah. Meggers says it looks good, guys. Alright, so we're going to let her cool. Turn off the crock pot. I'm going to leave the lid off. And, oh wait, got to put my essential oils in, my super fats in. I almost forgot, Meg. I need a metal spoon, Meg. Thank you. Ooh. I'm going to let you wash that because I'm fixing to put the lye water in all my other soaps. This would be pretty to put like clary sage in it and peppermint and have like an herbal looking soap. Okay, so now I've turned off the crock pot and we're going to let it cool and I'll bring you back. Okay, everybody, I finally got it down to 160 and I tell you, it's a hot day and it really fought me. And so I am so glad for it to be ready for the essential oils and fragrance. I tell you, this jasmine, it just radiates all over the soap room, hadn't it, Meg?
Yep.
It is some awesome stuff. I think I may call this soap Exotica. What do you think?
Yep.
Oh, somebody's calling me. Hello? Well, they hung up. I'll check that in a minute. Because we're doing a video for YouTube. Okay, Meg. You gotta come over here and smell this. Get closer. Does it smell too strong? You want it to smell too strong whenever it's in the crock pot hot.
No, it's not too strong. It smells really good. Something I can use. I like floral girly. It smells like it smells good.
I think I'm gonna put 1 more teaspoon of anise in it. Sorry. And where's that anise at? There we go. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna put 1 more teaspoon of anise. And 1 more teaspoon of lang lang, which I learned how to pronounce at the soap show and then forgot it. I think it was a lang lang, or maybe that was even wrong. Okay. Oh, that's heaven. Okay, guys, let me get the mold where you can see. Okay. Here it goes. Oh God, this smells good. And I'm assuming that it is the tea, but it is thickening up a little bit with me. So if you have a hot process recipe that you have a hard time being movable, I don't suggest that you put this much tea in it, because I think it's caused it to be even more not movable. So we'll see. So let's get our TEA spoon out and see if we can save the top and do something pretty. So we're definitely getting a very rustic top. I worked with this Jasmine before, and I didn't have problems with it doing this, so I feel sure that it is the tea that's causing it to be a little less workable at this point in the stage, because this particular recipe of mine is very workable. And I like what it looks like, but and it's totally fine with me that it has this real rustic top. What do you think about it, Meg?
I like it.
Yeah, I like this top. It's just real rustic looking. And so I'm just real pleased with that. Alright. We got our ears going. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so here it is. Tomorrow we will cut it. Bye, everybody. Alright, let's do some soap cutting. Alright, so here it is. And I'm running low on bungee cords, so I taped it like I used to. And there we go. But I got the tape off of it already. Or did I use a bungee cord on this one and I just already pulled? Oh yeah, I didn't pull the bungee cord off. And this soap came out quite thick and hard to deal with. But I figured out what I did wrong. So I want to tell y'all guys, so that when you make it, you won't make the same mistake I did. Oh, it's heavenly. I think aniseed and ylang-ylang and Jasmine has an exotic scent. So I'm going to name this Exotica. And oh, it's heavenly. But the reason that it's not as smooth and friendly as normal is because I made a mistake. I measured my 26.6 ounces of water, and then I poured some into my tea kettle. I lost some water during the boiling or heating up process. Then I put it in the kettle and I steeped it. I had evaporation there. So I lost some of my water. So this soap didn't have enough water. So that's what happened. So what you need to do is you need to measure out half your water and then measure out half the water again. Put all the lye in one half of the water, and then the other half of the water, go ahead and steep your tea, but then pour it up on your scale and measure it, and then add a few ounces of water to get back to the amount of liquid that you're supposed to have. So that was my mistake, and I'm hoping that my mistake will not cause it to be crumbly, but I'm concerned that I have a problem. As they say, Houston, we have a problem. So we'll see. I may have to take this soap and cut it up and put it back in the crock pot with some water. So hang on. We'll see. It may cure out just fine. It smells just fine, let me tell you. Oh no, it's going to be just fine. There was just a few crumblies on the top, but this soap is going to be perfect. What do you think of the color, huh? I think the less you put in there, maybe the lighter it will be. I did 1/3 of a cup. So let's get these out. And it is a fragrance, and I've got to be careful because I'm allergic to fragrance. Not all of them. This one, yesterday, I've never had a reaction to a fragrance by smell before, just it touching my skin. But this jasmine, it just permeates the room. It's extremely reach out and grab you and not want to let you go. And I actually got weak in the knees. And I'm not 100% sure if it was just that I was hot, because I wasn't that hot. I wasn't really sweating. It was just warm in here. And, or what, I had ate. It wasn't like my sugar dropped. But I got weak in the knees. And it was after I put it in the mold that I started showing the signs of issue. And whenever I would pick up the little sample bar over there that we made, off the scraps, and I would smell it, I would get weak in the knees. And I think it's because I sort of overdosed on it. I never realized that I had scent issues to fragrance. I thought it was always more skin contact issues. So I learned my lesson on that. I've got to be careful with fragrance in more than one way. I know that I always don't like going into Bath and Body Works. That's not a happy place for me. But I just didn't realize that it was a scent allergy as well, or that I could respond that way. Now, so the next one I make, I'll make sure that I have the right amount of water, and I won't have this texture issue that I'm having today. Whew. Oh, they're so pretty. I love this color. And I think because it's a tea, it won't have a real dark foam, leaving residue, dark residue in the shower. Oh, now see, I lost a place right there. But we'll see. But it feels moist. So I think that it will be just fine after it cures. But I'll take a bath with some of it before I try to sell it or anything, and make sure it's going to be good in the shower. But at least I taught you how to make it. And it did respond like a milk soap. The way I did it, it did go to a gel really fast. So and everything, so you can see, but it's very firm, but yet I can feel the moisture to it. So I think it's going to be just fine, and a beautiful soap. But the next time I make it, I will definitely measure my water more accurately and realize about the. I even remember talking to myself about it, that I was going to need to do it, and then I forgot. I forgot to remeasure and ensure that I had the correct amount of moisture. So it's my own darn fault, but at least you saw what happens when you do that. So, well, I said I was going to take a bath with it. I'm not taking a bath with it. I'll make Meg take a bath with it, because I've already had a reaction just to getting too strong, too much of it up the nose. And oh gosh, it smells awesome. Okay, everybody, that is our beautiful soap made with Essential Depot's jasmine, and we also added Essential Depot's, is that the right one? No, that's ginger grass. Where do we put the argan oil? Oh, I bet we put it over there. Well, the container looks like this. But we also put Essential Depot's argan oil in it. And that's going to make it really awesome in the shower. And I break out. I get a rash. With some fragrance, I can just wash at the sink with it. and I'll just start turning red like acid has been put on my skin. But I didn't get that from this soap when I washed my hands with a little bit of it after we got finished. I just started feeling sick, and I actually feel that way now. I feel a little nauseated, and I feel a little weak in the knees. So it's just me and fragrance. That's why I'm a natural soaper. I'm allergic to all that stuff. Besides, natural is better for you unless you have botanical allergies. And essential oils are very botanical. Okay. All right. So y'all have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching my videos. And thank you for watching my commercials. That helps me out so much. Thank you so much for leaving your comments and hitting the like button and posting this video on Facebook. I have to get a whole bunch of likes because I have 2 anonymous dislikers that come in and dislike every video I make. So I have to get lots of likes to keep the video up on the search engines, because once you get a couple of dislikes, it hurts you in the search criteria, and they know that, and that's why they do it. So anyway, so thank you for liking this video, and thank you for using my Essential Depot link. They're going to have new shipping charges effective next month. I can't remember the day that it will come in effect, but they've gotten some new contracts or deals with UPS or FedEx or something, and so their shipping charges are coming down. And thank you so much for coming to my Facebook chat page. That's what I was going to say. Thank you for coming to my Facebook chat page. It is Facebook.com/groups/essential soap. Please join the page if you are a soaper. And my conference, it's a soap convention or soap show, is going to be on August 31st. And if you go to my website, if you'd like to buy some soap from me, there's a link down there in the description. There's a couple of links down there in the description of this video. You have to click on See More or Show More right under the video about middle ways. And there's a link to my webpage, and you can go on there and click on the I think it's soap show or soap conference or something in the choices, and there you can read about it and the hotel, and it's just $25 to attend, and we're going to have so much fun. So I'd love to have you come to my conference. It's going to be in Rainsville, Alabama. It's a small city, but the hotel is like a Hilton without those cute little guys running around in their bellhop outfits. And so it is the most lush, awesome, smaller hotel you have ever seen. It's a Super 8, and I don't know what it was before they bought it, but I'm telling you, it is so plush. The beds are so heavenly. It is awesome. I know you'll love the hotel. That's why I went there, because I don't live in Rainsville, but it's a neighboring city, and I knew that y'all would love that hotel. So that's where we're going. So I'd love to have you come join us. Okay, everybody. You keep up the Essential Depot soaping with me. Bye, everybody.